All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Yahushai, Ba'ashum, HaKodash. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. Hey, Shalom. This lesson is based off of the video the elder from South Carolina, the elder Manata Zakba did. Going into somebody had asked a question, and it wasn't on his comment board, but I don't remember exactly but he had the screenshot on there, and the person was asking, what if they force you or your children or whatever to take the MOTB. And it was a beautiful lesson. I've seen lessons that the other elders, other brothers have done, and this has been on my mind, and I just want to chip in. And if you're asking what if they force you, you're not really in the right mindset, because it shouldn't be. First, you should know if you take it, you're not of the elect. If it gets put in you, or however, you just accept the fact that whatever happens, you're not of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's elect. Now, if you're an Israelite, you're still gonna come back in the kingdom. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be set. You're just not of the elect. But the mindset should be, I'm not gonna take it, even if I gotta die. Even if I'm gonna die, even if I'm put to death, I'm not gonna take it. I would rather die than lose my crown. Why? Because if we die, we're gonna come back. We're gonna be resurrected. There ain't nothing here in this fucking life. Excuse me, but there's nothing here to hang on to. But this is, you get right into the scriptures. This is Revelation 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So this mark, this is a Charagma G5480, which is going to be the badge of servitude in this NWO that's coming. It's going to have everything. This is going to be the microchip, micro C-hip that's going to be in your hand, whether it's your right hand, left hand, arm, butt cheek, thigh, wherever, forehead, in your head, in the brain, whatever. You're going to need this to survive in this society. You're going to need this to buy and sell. It's going to have everything in it. So let's see here. Let's go to the next word, G5482, Charax, which is a pale, a stake, a palisade. This is the injection method. In other words, if you look at these, if you look these up, pale, not that pale. That's wrong. This one right here, pale, a stake, a palisade. It's this pointy thing. It's this pointy thing. Now, if you look at from here, let me see. Is it not gonna? If you look up palisade, the palisade is the same thing, but this is pulling up. This is pulling up the cars. So the palisade, the same thing. You have the pointed sticks. Now you go back, search up a new thing. Matter of fact, that one has it in there. See this? That's your pale, that's your stake, that's your palisade. This is your charagma, or the charax. not the Karaks, the Charagma. And inside, let's go back to G1125, grapho, to write with reference to the form of letters, to delineate letters on a tablet, parchment, or other material. So let's go here. All your information is going to be on that C-hip. That's going to be your grapho, that other material. This is the other material that information is written on. All the information is going to be coded into that. Your name, phone number, biometric information, banking information, everything that you need, in this up and coming society. So back to this. This is G5482, Charaks. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to go back to why you do me like that? Give me a second. This is Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, this is people that are completely down with the society, whether to be forced, because everybody's going to be, what does it say in Revelation 13 and 16? He causeth all. Everybody's going to be, have to come and take this. Revelation 3 and verse 10. This is gonna try the whole world. This is the hour of temptation. This temptation is gonna come to everyone. But the only ones that are going to be delivered out of this are the elect. So again, Revelation 14 and verse 9, the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So this coming destruction that's coming to Babylon the Great, America. I didn't mean to do that. I just meant to highlight it. This destruction that's coming to America. If you're here in America and you got that chip in you, you're going to be destroyed by the thermonuclear destruction that's coming. The ICBMs, the MIRVs, the hypersonic missiles. The fire from the chariots, the laser beams from the chariots when they come. You're going to be destroyed here, along with Babylon the Great, if you take this. Willfully, unwillingly, whatever. If you take this, it's it for you. So this is, let me move that back up there so I don't. This is Revelation, no, not Revelation. This is Job chapter 4 and verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off. So we've sinned, we've transgressed against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai brings judgment on us, takes us out, whatever. Who is innocent before the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? Whoever perished being innocent. And if Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai chooses for you to not be of the elect, to take that chip, to take that C-hip, to take the MOTB, then Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai wanted you to be judged. He didn't pick you. He didn't pick you to be exempt. This is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, Did ever any trust in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai and was confounded? So did anybody ever trust in the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and was let down, was confused? No. Or did any abide in this fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So, hey, if you trust, look, Enoch was translated, he got delivered, he got pulled right out of here. Noah, the Heavenly Father gave Noah the heads up to build the ark, and he saved him and his family. The Most High Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai delivered Lot. The Heavenly Father delivered Daniel. So many accounts. So many different accounts that we can look at where our forefathers, our people were delivered. So to say, what if his force, what if the Heavenly Father has a miraculous, delivery for you? What if the Heavenly Father makes a way that you can escape? You shouldn't be saying, what if we're forced to take it? Because that should be something that's not even. You should be thinking, how is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai going to deliver me? Because he said none of his people were forsaken. Nobody that trusted him are going to be forsaken. I trust in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. I want to see how I'm going to be delivered. Lord willing, I'm delivered. So, continuing on, Sirach chapter 2 and verse 11, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. Now, this is a time that's going to come to try the entire world. You're going to be seeing miracles, again, full out miracles. You're going to be delivered out of circumstances, delivered out of different situations. And we have these scriptures to read, to learn from. So how can you not believe? How can you not see that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai has woken us up in these last times? Giving us this knowledge, this truth, giving us all this beautiful knowledge to learn from. And then you still doubting. Which is why the scriptures also say to examine yourself, whether you be of the faith. I don't remember it's of the faith. I'll just get it. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. So examine, let's get that word. G3985, parizo, pay razo, endeavor, scrutinize. You need to scrutinize yourself, examine, go about, prove, to try whether a thing can be done, to try, make a trial of, test, for the purpose of ascertaining his quality or what he thinks or how he will behave himself. So you need to examine yourself. How are you going to behave yourself? Because if you're thinking, what if they force me to take it? That's not even a. That's a man. I don't know how to. That's like you getting weak. To try or test one's faith virtue, character, by enticement to sin. But that's it. That's just it. Examine yourself. Look at yourself. Look at whether you're really in the faith. Prove your own selves. So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahushai Hamashiach is in you, except you be reprobates. So if you're a reprobate, you ain't got Yahushai with you. You know, if you're in the faith, hey, you got Yahushai in you. I think he said, let me see. Look at this. Let me make sure. This is John chapter 15 and verse 4. Abide in me and I in you. So, hey, you stay in Yahushai. Stay in the faith. And Yahushai is going to stay with you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. So, like Yahushai also said, out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water. And that's because you're in Yahushai, not because of your own self. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, and ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. But for without me, ye can do nothing. So you're in Yahushua, you bringing forth much fruit, but you bringing forth, all kinds of beautiful things out of the scriptures. The scriptures are abiding in you; they shine forth through you. But if you're not abiding in Yahushua, verse 6, if a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered. So if you're not abiding in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you're gonna be cut off. Then you're withered, you dry out. And men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. And imagine, at the end of all this, this place is gonna be burnt up. And if you're here in Babylon the Great, and you didn't abide in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, just expect to be burnt up. But if you're in Yahushua, expect to keep pushing, to keep going through, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is with you. He's sent His Spirit to guide us, to carry us. We got angels around us protecting us. He's gonna make a way, and I'll continue reading. Verse 7: If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall. Let me read that again. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. So imagine, you've been living in Yahushua, taking His words, even. Let me see what necessary. This is Job chapter 23 and verse 10, and I'll just try to get straight to the point. But he knoweth the way that I take. That's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. He knows our ways. He already planned out the paths that we're going to take. When he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold. So this is the trial that's coming forth on the earth. only the elect are going to come forth. Zechariah chapter 13, I believe verse 9, it says that the 1/3 shall be brought through the fire and be tried as silver is tried. And matter of, I want to get it, but I'm not expecting half this lesson is planned out, half of it isn't. So Salakia, this seems all over the place. This is Zechariah 13 and verse 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And this is the elect. Through this trial that's going to be brought on the earth, the hour of temptation, and the elect are going to be proven. They're going to be made better. They're going to be, each trial that they go through is going to be more and more beautiful. They're going to be made more and more pure, more and more beautiful, more and more valuable. Zechariah 13 and verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. Whose names are going to call on? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Yahweh wa Yahushai, and the Heavenly Father is going to hear them. And I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is my power. So this is what the elect are going to be doing. They're not going to be saying, what if I call on the name of the Heavenly Father, he doesn't hear me? They're going to say, I'm calling on the name of the Heavenly Father. And the scriptures say that he will hear us, hear his elect. Job chapter 23 and verse 10, but he knoweth the way that I take. When he hath tried me, I shall come forth as gold. My foot had held his steps. His way have I kept, and not declined. So you're keeping the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. You're keeping on that path. It's a narrow path. It's not a broad way. The ways of this world are broad. The ways of this world are what if. Have a backup plan. Here, the only plan is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. The only plan is Yahweh wa Yahushai. The only plan is having faith in those names. Because we know there is nothing that we can do. There is no amount of preparing, nothing that can save us from these times except for the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So we're going to do our best to please Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Job 23 and verse 12, neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more necessary. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food. So, more than our food that we we're required to eat. We're looking for the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai more. It's also Yahushai said, you shall live by the word, every word out of that. Let me get that. And I'm saying because I can't remember exactly, but that's all right. This is Matthew chapter 4 and verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So we're not living by bread, not by none of this polluted food that's here in Babylon the Great, none of that. The only reason why we're allowed or we're alive is through the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So, again, John chapter 15 and verse 7, if ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. So, like it says, I wanted the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai more than my necessary food. So if you had that attitude, I'm serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I'm doing the best I can do. Any situation I'm is that's presented before me, I'm gonna ask Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to deliver me out of that situation. If I'm forced, they coming around whatever with the troops saying they're putting to death, mass summary judgment, for if you don't take this chip right away, then I ask to be delivered out of that situation. And if I get put to death, I still didn't take the chip. I still didn't take it. This is Job chapter 13 and verse 15. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. So even if Yahweh Bashim Yahushai kills us, I still trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But I will maintain mine own ways before him. So this is Baruch chapter 6 and I'll start at verse 1. This is Baruch chapter 6 and verse 1, a copy of an epistle which Jeremy sent, which is Jeremiah, sent unto them which were led to be captives in Babylon by the king of the Babylonians, to certify them, as it was commanded him of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So let's look up this word certify real quick. This is certify in the Wiktionary.org. It says to confirm, to assure, to make certain. So, let's see here. To attest to a fact as truth, to authenticate, no. To assure, to inform, to tell a person that something is true, to assure oneself of something, to ascertain. Okay. So this is Baruch chapter 6 and verse 1, a copy of an epistle which Jeremy sent unto them which were to be led captive into Babylon by the king of the Babylonians, to certify them as it was commanded him of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So to assure them, to make them, to make sure they believe, to understand what's going on. Verse 2, because of the sins which ye have committed before the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, ye shall be led away captives into Babylon by Nebuchadnezzar, king of the Babylonians. So the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai wrote by the hand of Moses in the law that you'd be led away captives, and this is what happens. You would go into another land, you would serve your enemies, and this is what happened. Verse 3: So when ye become unto Babylon, ye shall remain there many years, and for a long season, namely 7 generations. So it was 70 years that they were there. And after that, I will bring you away peaceably from thence. So they were there for many years, in Babylon the Great. Now, this is the point. Revelation is on my mind. This is Baruch chapter 6 and verse 4. Now shall ye see in Babylon gods of silver, and of gold, and of wood, borne upon shoulders, which caused the nations to fear. So imagine here in Babylon the Great, America, you're going to see all kinds of things. Back then, you're going to see these different idols that they have set up, and the different heathen nations are going to fear these different idols. This is Baruch 6, chapter 6 and verse 5. Beware, therefore, that ye in no wise be like to strangers. So don't be like the heathen. Also says, learn not the way of the heathen. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 10. And I'll start at verse 1. Hear ye the word which Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, learn not the way of the heathen. So don't learn the ways of the heathen. They're stupid. They don't know anything. Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So they're the signs of heaven, the different things going on. These are all signs for us, really. Signs and wonders in the heaven. These are let us know what's going on. But they're afraid of these things. The different signs of the times. They're afraid of these things. But you should know that these different signs are going on. Riots, wars, breaking out, earthquakes. These are signs for us to let us know the times that we're in. Let us know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is visiting this earth. But they learn not the ways of the heathen. So I'm going to go back. This is Baruch chapter 6 and verse 4. Now shall ye see in Babylon gods of silver and of gold and of wood borne upon shoulders, which caused their nations to fear. And these things, they need these different idols. They need men to make them. This sea hip, which is going to be an idol put in you. To show your servitude to Esau, Edom. A man has to make this. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai put it in their minds to make this. This is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's mark. Verse 5. Beware, therefore, that ye in no wise be like to strangers, neither be ye afraid of them, when ye see the multitude before them and behind them worshiping them. So, follow not a multitude to do evil. They're fully, brainwashing this. They're fully ready for this. Here it is. You might have people asking you whether you vote or not, and it's like, hey, say whatever, just to get them off. So you really don't want to have any conversations with these fucking brain dead people, but here it is. You have the multitudes of these people really believing in this stuff. And they'll look at you like you're crazy because you don't celebrate, these heathen holidays or vote or do any of this stuff. So the multitudes of people are fully in this. So when this MOTB is implemented, it's made mandatory. The multitudes of people are going to follow this. Baruch chapter 6 and verse 5. Beware, therefore, that ye in no wise be like to strangers, neither be ye afraid of them, when ye see the multitude before them and behind them worshiping them. But say ye in your hearts, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we must worship thee. For mine angel is with you, and I myself caring for your souls. So, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is with us. He's going to deliver us out of these situations. Whatever we might find ourselves in, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai can deliver us out of everything. So, this leads me to this, because here, it's told you you're gonna come across these different idols, and here's an example where 3 men, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah were faced with this situation. Here it is. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai told you, you're going to be faced with these idols. Do not bow down to them. So this is Daniel chapter 3 and verse 8. Wherefore, at that time, certain Chaldeans came near. These were the high up. These are different men of the Babylonians, which the Chaldees is in Babylon, but these were like the high up kind of mystic people. I'm not putting the right words, but anyway, wherefore at that certain time, certain Chaldeans came near and accused the Jews. They spake and said unto the king Nebuchadnezzar, O king, live forever. Thou, O king, hast made a decree that every man that shall hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music shall fall down and worship the golden image. So, and it's going to be the similar thing in this time. That when it comes to that MOTB, it's going to be caused or forced on everybody. If you want to live in a society, you got to bow down and take this. So this is like that the music playing. And whoso falleth not down and worshipeth, and whoso falleth not down and worshipeth, that he should be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. There are certain Jews whom thou hast set over the affairs of the province of Babylon, which says Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men, O king, have not regarded thee. They serve not thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. So they're keeping the Heavenly Father's commandment not to bow down to these different idols. So I'm going to jump down to verse 15. Now, if ye be ready, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the image which I have made, well. But if ye worship not, ye shall be cast the same hour into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. And who is that power or God that shall deliver you out of my hands? So, hey, who are you saying? Who's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? Who's Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, which can deliver us out of any situation? He's saying that can't nobody deliver out of my hands. Verse 16, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our power, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. So they trusted in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They weren't confounded. They didn't say, what if we're forced to worship these idols, and what if we're forced into the fiery furnace, and what if no, they said, we are not going to worship your idols. We are not going to do this. And our power, our God will deliver us from you, from the fiery furnace, and from out of your hand. Verse 18, but if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. So think about it in today's term. We're not going to serve you, Esau, Edom. We're not going to serve your stupid gods. We're not going to bow down to none of that. We're not going to take your mark, nothing. And even if Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai doesn't deliver us, we're still not going to do it. So just put us to death. And even if we're put to death, we'll be back. Because our power is a power that can raise from the dead. Our power is a power that can do anything. He's not limited to what you think. So Verse 18, but if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 17 times more, 17 times more than it was wont to be heated. And he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and cast them into the burning fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, their hosen, and their hats, and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Therefore, because of the king's commandment was urgent, and the furnace exceeding hot, the flames of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar, and this fire was so hot that it slew the men that put them in there. And then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, and rose up in haste, and spake, and said unto his counselors, Did not we cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, True, O king. He answered and said, Lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt, and the form of the 4th is like the Son of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So, that's pretty much the point. This, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai delivered them. You know, they didn't even have the, matter of fact, I think, I'll continue reading. Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace, and spake and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High Power, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth of the midst of the fire. And the princes and governors and captains and the king's counselors, being gathered together, saw these men, upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was an hair of their heads singed, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of fire had passed on them. So, they were completely delivered. Not a hair on their head was singed. The smell of smoke wasn't even on them. Their clothes weren't even burnt. They were completely protected. So how much more in these times? You know, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai can deliver you out of any situation. And I think I'll close out with this. This is Revelation chapter 21 and verse 6. And he said unto me, It is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. So if you're, an Israelite, you thirsting for knowledge, you come to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, you come to his son Yahushai, he's going to give you this water, this word, this knowledge, this truth. Verse 7, He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. So, if you overcome all these things, you're gonna inherit everything, along with Yahushai, along with the rest of the elect. Peter asked Yahushai, we have forsaken all. What shall we receive? We're going to receive so much more. We're going to be blessed beyond, what we can comprehend in these puny bodies. The mindset should be, what if I overcome? What if, not even a what if, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, if it be his will, I will overcome. You should be attaining to try to get this crown. Revelation 21 and verse 7, He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable and murderers, so the fearful, asking what if we're forced to take this, and unbelieving, what if you don't really believe, you asking what if we're forced, you're not really believing that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai can deliver you. And the abominable and the murderers and the whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So hey, if you're not in the right mindset, if you're not examining yourself, you're gonna fall into these categories. And every one of these categories, they're not going to be delivered. Their part is in the lake of fire. The part of the elect is going to be delivered from this. So, hey, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Yahushai, Ba'ashum, Rachakodash, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 the rest of the elect. Hey, Shalom.